Hey, it's Tom
And Mike
from Take Time to Travel. We spent some time exploring Montreal's Chinatown. We explored the main walking street and tried some of Chinatown's amazing food. We tried everything from delicious hand-pulled noodles and fresh and juicy dumplings to some tasty Korean street food and freshly baked custard buns. There's so much to see and eat in Montreal's Chinatown. So let's head over to Rue de la Gauchetière and check it out.
Rue de la Gauchetière is the main walking street in Chinatown. It's lined with lots of different shops, restaurants, and it even has street vendors selling an assortment of different knickknacks and products. It's a great place to go and explore on a hot summer day like today. You can get anything from patio furniture and ornate boxes to clothes, gifts, souvenirs, or even hanging lanterns. There's also Sun Yat-sen Park, which has this cool temple-looking structure where you can get some bright and colorful kites and other souvenirs and gifts. The orange dragon kite looks like a lot of fun to fly around.
But let's keep going and get some tasty Chinese food, which is always our favorite part about visiting Chinatown. We decided to go for some dim sum breakfast at Imperial Restaurant, which is located on the 6th floor of this building. We made our way inside, sanitized our hands, then headed over to the elevators. We hopped inside and after a short ride got off, turned the corner, and got in line to get our ticket. After we got our ticket, we sat down to wait for a little bit before our number was called. We gave it to the hostess and waited for the waitress to take us to our table. Wow, this really is a huge restaurant.
The waitress took us to our table and we sat down. We got a QR code, checked the menu, and placed our order all from my cell phone. We got some hargao shrimp dumplings, sticky rice with chicken, pork, shrimp, mushrooms wrapped in lotus leaf, and char siu bao steamed barbecue pork buns. I started with the char siu bao, which was very tasty. And Tom started with the lotus leaf sticky rice. Before we could finish those dishes, more started to arrive. We got some shrimp chun fun rice noodle rolls, which were also very tasty. We also tried the pan-fried leek cakes with shrimp, which were crispy and delicious. And lastly, we got some pan-fried turnip cake. Everything was excellent, as well as reasonably priced.
After that delicious meal, we made our way back along Rue de la Gauchetière and over to another place called Pâtisserie Harmonie for some tasty sweets. We went inside and explored all of the different sweet and savory Chinese pastries. It all looked so tasty that we decided to look over everything that this quaint Chinese patisserie had to offer twice before we made our decision on what to eat.
After thoughtful consideration, Tom decided to get one of these types of custard buns. And I decided to get one of these delicious looking melted custard filled buns, which only cost $2.20 each. After we put each of our desserts on the tray, we made our way over to the cash register to check out. But we got tempted by these delicious looking mochis and got one of them too. We sat down outside to enjoy our dessert. Tom opened the bag and started with the honey melon mochi, which was loaded with coconut flakes on the outside as well as on the inside. I had the melting custard filled bun, which was very tasty, just like the mochi and the other custard bun.
Just around the corner is another great restaurant called Dobe and Andy, which serves traditional Chinese dishes like crispy roasted pork, barbecue duck, and more. We walked inside and placed our order for a couple of the lunch specials. Mike got the 3-meat lunch special with char siu barbecued pork, crispy roasted pork, and barbecue duck on rice. and I got the lunch beef noodle special, which came on this large plate. The beef noodle dish tasted great, as did the 3-meat special. Overall, we really enjoyed our meal at Dobe and Andy's.
Heading back along Rue de la Gauchetière, you arrive at another popular spot called Presotea, which has an assortment of bubble teas and cold drinks. We placed our order, and Tom got a large fresh mango slush loaded with real mangoes, and I got the brown sugar panda milk tea. We both sat down and had a drink. Mine was a little bit messy since I forgot that there were so many tapioca pearls.
Then we went across the square to Chungchun rice hot dog. Inside isn't too big, but it was pretty busy. After checking out what kinds of rice hot dogs they had available, we placed our order. Then we discussed with the staff the best toppings to get. She loaded up the rice hot dogs with unique sauces for each one. That looks tasty. We went back outside, grabbed a table, and tried each of them. The one on the right is the mozzarella cheese hot dog. The one in the middle is the chicken nugget hot dog, and on the left is the gamsung potato hot dog. I tried the gamsung potato hot dog, which was quite tasty and a little bit messy. Mike had the mozzarella cheese hot dog with teriyaki and spicy mayo sauce, and his bite was a lot messier than mine, but it was delicious.
Another amazing spot, just over on Saint Laurent Boulevard, is Nouilles de Zhou. It's a Chinese noodle shop that makes fresh, authentic, hand-pulled noodles. You can even watch them make the noodles to order in the front window, so you know that they're fresh. We made our way inside the restaurant. Down the escalator, there's actually a market that we sometimes go to, but we're here to have some freshly made noodles. We walked over to our seats, sat down, and ordered. I got the medium beef lanzhou noodles with number 3 size noodles and medium spice. Tom had the zhajiang noodles with number 5 size noodles, carrots, cucumbers, peanuts, edamame, bok choy, and a homemade pork sauce. Both of these flavorful dishes came in massive bowls and had huge portions. Mine had lots of tender beef, which was delicious. And it had enough noodles for a family of 4. You definitely don't need to get the large size.
Another great spot just along Saint Laurent Boulevard is Qing Dumpling. They make some of the best authentic dumplings in Montreal by using traditional cooking techniques. We walked inside and up the stairs before the waitress took us over to our table. We had a look at their lunch menu and decided on a variety of dumplings. We got 15 steamed shrimp, pork, and leek dumplings, which were overflowing with shrimp and pork, and tasted phenomenal. We also got 15 of the pan-fried lamb and green onion dumplings, as well as another order of 15 pan-fried dumplings, half with curried beef and half chicken and mushroom. They were all excellent. This is one of the delicious beef curry dumplings, which were my favorite.
Overall, we really enjoyed Qing dumplings, as well as all of the other places that we tried too. And we would definitely recommend that you give them a try when you're visiting Montreal's Chinatown.
Well, we had a great time eating our way through Chinatown and making this video, and we hope you enjoyed watching it too. If you did, we'd really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on our future videos. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps our channel to grow.
And remember, take time to travel. Catch you on the next one.